Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Jankos, and today we are having a look at a game played here by Ultra Mental 69. If you don't know who that is, he is Jankos, the First Blood King, and he's going to be playing Nidalee. I've been on a little bit of a Nidalee addiction later this entire month, so you know you're probably going to see a couple of these. But Jankos, without a doubt, one of my more favorite junglers, and definitely someone I look up to a lot and I respect as an incredible player. Playing jungle is difficult, but this guy most of the time makes it look easy. Now we will see whether or not these games are going to be so easy. I have a hunch that this game is not going to work out for him, but we will see exactly how. So what you just saw here is a pretty usual thing to do for higher elo junglers. What they do is they place their ward. About 50 seconds is the latest they want to recall, and then they swap to a red trinket, to the Oracle lens. So you will see that here on the Nidalee. And Hilly-san cinched players, man. Hilly, as Nautilus goes down, Hilly the man, playing the Maokai. Also has a control, has a sweeper. That is not so common. That is definitely not so common, but you can do it, especially on Maokai, because he can kind of place wards on his own. So, red, 2 chickens, and then we are acquiring the blue buff for the Grump. Yep. Alright, ready for the dive. Kalista getting hooked. Kalista is going down. But, yep. Well done by Jankos. Yep. As we acquire a kill. And a very, very interesting decision here for him to actually recall. Not get his level 3. Now, is he going to be able to pick up boots? He picks up the Ionian boots. Because this is what I wanted to say. Oh, no. So this is interesting. Alright, Belveth early smite. Picks up a Grump. Oh, no. And Ultra Mental. He doesn't know! Okay, well, she won't be able to take that. So, moves in to grab the Scuttle Crab. And so only Grump was lost. Oh no. Oh, this ward is good. Okay. Gotta write that one down, as we have a little bit of a skirmish going on here. Oh. As Nidalee has to be super careful at this point, because she is definitely blow-upable. That is a word. That is a word now. I don't, that's a word. Oh, Hilly caught a little bit out of position, but is Kalista going to be able to move into position? She is, but is that enough is the question. Samira picks up 1 kill. Obviously, Samira has been fighting for a while, so something that you always want to consider is that Conqueror is stacked. But no dash on Samira anymore. Thus, not really a threat. Beautifully guarded here against the Nautilus hook by Kalista, and this relieves her of a lot of pressure. So, what is Ultra Mental up to? He finally gets around to do his blue buff. Pog. We'll see how exactly this will work out. Oh no. Oh no. The cojones. Wow. I was not expecting them to just be able to move in there. Okay. As Nidalee is going to pick up a control ward, so does Veigar. And Belveth is quite far ahead here of the Nidalee when it comes to the jungling, right? Yeah, quite a bit, actually. I would put her at like close to 5, where Nidalee, I would put her at the beginning of 4, but I might be wrong about this. We are invading a Belveth. Huh. Okay. Picks up one of the small. Picks up the other small one. Alright. And that is Belveth. Hit level 5. So I was correct about that. And, yeah. Nothing was gained. Well, I mean, nothing was gained is a little bit much, but not a lot was gained. For quite risky play. Sinch probably going to move into, yep, mess with Nidalee here. Do you have smite? Yes. He has smite. And yeah, I was correct about the level on Nidalee as well. Oh, as we are going to pick up a kill onto the Veigar. Beautifully done here by the Qiyana. Doesn't even get stunned by the second cage, which he could have easily just walked into the cage to get stunned because he knew he would be out of turret range. But he perfectly finessed it. Alright, so red team's bot lane has reset. Nidalee is about to reset. But what do you do against a Maokai who is setting up a dragon? Honestly, I imagine that to be quite difficult. Alright, so we started red side, which means our red buff is respawning. We've hit the 650 minute mark. And same goes for Belveth. Now Belveth is on the other side of the map though. And this actually didn't lead to anything. But obviously the goal here was to be able to take the dragon without a counter objective being able to be taken. Now you have to keep in mind that Cloud Dragon is one of the scarier dragons. But we will start it. It does do quite a bit of damage. Not the most, but does do quite a bit of damage. But I think that with Kalista, we are definitely going to be able to pick this one up. Not much we can do to retaliate, especially since Singed is here in the mid lane. And Fiora obviously has no way to get to the dragon. So, yeah. Okay, we really want to fight. But do we actually really want to fight? Because this is still a Kalista. Okay. Flash by Samira. Kalista flashes over the wall. And Nidalee picks up a double kill. I think had Samira just not flashed and just like died, I think this would have been actually really good. But now I'm not so sure anymore. Oh, Nidalee getting stunned. Oh no. The ultra mental. 700 gold shot down to Belveth, who is now in a comfortable position here again to get back into the game. Yeah. The first Blood King. So we recently, by the way, we looked at a game of a Nidalee who started here. Also red side. Started here and literally just stole, it was a Viego. Stole the Viego's blue buff. Very interesting. Yeah, definitely a little bit more coin flip. I feel like that is something that you see on the Chinese server, but not so much on the European server. As the spear connects, but yeah, Belveth has great defense against Nidalee as she can always just use the stun to interrupt. Alright, this Singed is a freaking menace. Oh no. Okay. He jumps the wall before Veigar can press R on him. But yeah, this is guaranteed a double kill for Belveth. if not a triple kill. It's going to be a triple kill, and this is an absolute fiesta. Oh no, the Bel'Veth now 3 and 1 and 2, and she's going to be able to pick up Herald as well. Oh my god, we just saw a huge swing in the game here. As... holy moly. Jankos was quite far ahead, but now... he is not very far ahead. Why? Just because he played a little bit too aggressive 2 times. Didn't respect the support. And he's right back at it again. Sure. I understand. Oh. I understand you hit level 6 on Nidalee and you feel very powerful, but... my man. This Bel'Veth is a freaking unit. As Twitch Agony Pain is going to pick up another kill. This time on Hylissang, but this game is looking dangerous. Veigar is not doing too hot. Generally, the magic damage isn't doing too hot on the team. Actually, I think Singed is actually doing pretty good. This is doing pretty good as a Singed player, I would say. Because later on he will become an absolute menace. So. Yeah. Alright, Bel'Veth moving down into the bottom lane as Nidalee sets up a gank here. I don't even know if you win that. Yeah, I don't think you do. So, this turret is going down. So is Samira. And now, how do we stop the second turret from going down as well? Without Samira, this will become very difficult. Zoning ultimate comes through, yeah. Tier 2 turret goes down as well. And this is a Nidalee caught out of position again. Dead as well. And Hylissang claims another soul. Ooh, some people actually wanted to. Alright. This turret probably going to heal back up, as it's not going to be touched, but this is a huge temporary gold lead here for the blue team. Obviously, tower gold leads are always something that you can get back, right? But the plating and the first blood turret, you cannot. We'll see how this develops, but we will probably see a AD carry and support swing to the mid lane here, giving them much more control over the map as the bot laner is relegated down to the... the mid laner is relegated down to the bottom lane. This is very favorable for the Qiyana, not so good for the Veigar, but it should be fine in this position, as Veigar probably will have enough. Yeah, probably will have enough turret to defend him. This is not looking good for... no way! Oh, this Bel'Veth is an absolute unit destroying Jankos in every single team fight here so far. It's unlucky because Jankos was doing really well early on, and then that one big swing just gave this Bel'Veth everything. She got Herald. She got, obviously, she got, dude, that one swing gave her what, 2 or 3 kills? The definite XP lead, which a slight XP lead she had before as well. Holy moly, dude. And obviously, this Bel'Veth is no slouch player either. Maxlore, quite a bit of an animal is himself, so I do respect that, but unfortunate, because I think we were in a really good position here. But the Hylissang roams definitely blew that fight out of the water, and that was a huge swing in gold. Nidalee is going to just trade, I guess, one of his camps. But I don't feel like that is going to get you anywhere. Obviously, he doesn't have anywhere to go at this current time. I think a spear should have been... Yeah, I think a spear should have been an option there, but was very close timing, as we obviously saw the bot lane moving in there. And that's exactly what we were talking about with the bot lanes, right? Being a huge threat in the mid lane. You basically have a two-man that at this point is incredibly strong. A Kalista with one item. And obviously the Maokai, who's just scary as hell in these skirmishes. As yeah, a little bit of fighting over vision is occurring here. Obviously Veigar definitely having drawn the shorter stick of this trade. Veigar likes to be around a turret that is very near him, which prompts him to not be able to, you know, do much in these fights, as we have a fight coming up with a man advantage here for the red team. But is it going to be enough? It is definitely not going to be enough. Unfortunately, Qiyana was a little bit late to that fight as well, but my god, this Bel'Veth is just so ridiculously strong at this point, as Nidalee will survive, but does it matter? Gromp still not respawned yet. We can't kill Veigar? Bel'Veth moving in from behind, but this could be pretty dangerous for Bel'Veth, as Veigar is going to flash over into the Nidalee, dies, and Bel'Veth is in some trouble. The spear doesn't land. Oh, this could have been okay. This is, oh yeah, this is a pretty big pickup here for the red team, who is now in the kill lead, but still quite far behind in gold. You see how valuable those objectives are. Objective shutdown is available here for the red team, so they could pick up a herald, or they could pick up any of these objectives, and obviously the herald would be one of the most useful pickups here. Obviously second herald not nearly as valuable as, you know, this first herald, but I think in this position it gives you the shutdown gold the quickest, and it gives you at least an option to open up that map just a little bit. But we decided against taking it. We just wanna farm a little bit, which is something that I respect. But given that farm lead that this Bel'Veth has acquired here over the Nidalee, man, we are in a rough position. Blue team just straight up moving into taking that herald. They do not care. Yeah. Very well set up. Very strong. Taking the herald. Now, where do you use this herald? It has to be on Singed. They would have to put it on Singed right now. Okay, they should have given this to Singed, I believe. And then he uses it on the top lane turret. Kind of runs down the second he uses it, right? And then just walks to the dragon. Something like that. Or they just keep it. Don't use it to get dragon. And then try to use it to actually break open the base. We will see. As you can see, this turret slowly regenerating HP here. If you keep it open, you will see that number tick up in some point. And kill onto the Singed is picked up here by the Fiora. Looking interesting. And oh, interesting. The shutdown gold has been removed again. Not the best Qiyana ult I've seen. Nautilus heavily out of position here. Bel'Veth is quite low, but is that going to be enough? Beautifully done. Oh, beautifully done here by the Samira, who is not quite going to be able to pick up the kill, but beautifully done, and a huge swing here for the red team. And now we are back in the driver's seat, aren't we? Let's go. Okay, So this game is anyone's to take now. Pretty wild skirmish. And obviously someone like the Samira can reach the point where she becomes ridiculously strong. You saw her there put in a lot of work as well. And Qiyana did do a lot of work. As I said, the ultimate wasn't huge, but the rest of her play was quite a bit. And obviously Qiyana is just also a base stat monster at this point. Just ridiculous damage output. Very difficult champion to play, but one of those champions that everyone wishes they could play. Obviously, I wouldn't say she's a very good champion to start out playing before you have a good grasp of fundamentals, but she's an amazing champion. Very, very interesting playstyle as well. Very focused around speed and pushing out waves and moving on the map. So very, very complex kit. But also very, very complex in the macro sense. So maybe in comparison to Akali, much more complex in the macro sense. Akali obviously doesn't have that power to shove in waves this quickly, and so she doesn't nearly get to manipulate. Yeah, she doesn't nearly get to manipulate waves and the map states as quickly or as much as Qiyana. We have a little bit of a stalemate here in this position, right? It's going to be difficult for each team to pick up. Obviously, none of these teams want to overstep their boundaries. Both of them have pretty good pick potential. Nidalee and Nautilus together pair up to a ridiculously strong pick potential. Qiyana is about to kill this Veigar. I don't think there is much Veigar can do. No kill will be traded back, as well as Bel'Veth probably won't be able to kill Qiyana without someone CCing for her. And I think we might siege down this middle turret. Singed and Kalista together. Quite scary though, so I don't know if that is actually a good idea. The wave is very small, and yeah, it is left alone. We're kind of hovering the Baron, but realistically, obviously we're not trying to do it. We're just kind of looking here and seeing what exactly is possible, acquiring vision, as Herald will be summoned. Totally forgot about that one. But yeah, you see how kind of useless Herald can be. At this point, kind of just cannon minion with a lot of HP, right? So, it's sad. And now obviously quite a bit of gold will go over to Fiora. Oh, it's only 25. I thought it was 75 actually. So, okay, it's only 25, then that is a different story. Then picking it up doesn't really matter, but obviously still, it's not the greatest pickup here for the blue team, as they already took down all the really reachable turrets at this game state, and that is a kill on Maokai picked up. Maokai actually quite vital for their team comp. Singed running on in, just applying his poison to everyone, as Kalista is setting up the spears and setting her up for a very, very strong fight. Beautifully done here, but it is not going to be enough, as the red team trades back the kill that was acquired onto the Samira by taking down... No! By taking down Singed, and this is going to be an absolute fiesta with Bel'Veth picking up 2 kills. No! It was so close. But in the end, Qiyana traded very, very aggressively. Oh no. Okay. Ah, well done. Fiora struggled a little bit there. But beautifully done in the end by the Nidalee player here. Baits in the Bel'Veth. And actually moves into the dragon quite early. Now, one thing that obviously as a Nidalee, being able to be around the dragon is quite useful early on, because you can place traps everywhere. Pretty much what Maokai is doing right now. And so obviously Nidalee can't move in with her bot lane, but her bot lane needs to move in like pretty soon now to try to secure this dragon / Nautilus. Just try to tank some of those little aliens here. W is going to be missed, and there's no W available for the Fiora. The Groots are going to pick up Nidalee. Nidalee has no way of going golden, and this is going to be a huge advantage in this team fight here for the blue team. And yeah, down goes Qiyana, down goes the jungler, down goes the AD carry, who somehow decides to engage, and this is a ace, and we are going to pick up Aaron. Why are we picking up Dragon? Do we really need to pick up Dragon? I don't think so. Okay, so we can pick up Dragon and Baron. Maybe. I don't know. Can we? 6 seconds on Nidalee. Yeah. I mean, it'll be dangerous because GA went down. Immortal Shield Bow seems to be up still, so that is an advantage. But yeah, no, we're just shredding both objectives. Okay, beautifully done. And this Bel'Veth obviously is absolutely scary. But not only she is scary, but also Veigar has really picked up the pace here. Obviously, Veigar being incredibly scary. All right. So, Singed moving into the bottom lane. Veigar moving back into the middle lane. Kalista picking up a red buff and then probably moving into the middle lane again because Veigar, just go top, man. No. We are picking camps. Oh, okay. Alright. We're just sieging, yeah, we're just sieging mid lane. Qiyana has a decent flank set up, but she's going to be very late. So the inhibitor will go down, but now if the blue team commits to taking down more, Qiyana could have had a pretty good. Nautilus ult is not really doing a lot here as Nautilus goes in because he kind of felt the pressure to do something, and Samira is going to go down, and this probably means, yeah, this probably means the game is over here. Beautifully secured, that win by the blue team. Even Maokai is going to live once more, and this is a shutdown on even the support, and then you know, game is in a very, very sorry state. Well played by Jankos and Maxlor. Obviously by Hilly as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.